Hello, and thank you for looking at JobAlarm.com. We created JobAlarm for a couple of reasons. First, to provide a better platform for candidates to search the tens of thousands of jobs that flow onto Twitter every day. And second, and more importantly, for employers to be able to capitalize on social media such as Twitter and Facebook and drive high quality traffic to their job postings. So what you see here is the candidate interface, and candidates can go on to JobAlarm.com and search for jobs by location and by keyword or skill or all of the above. This is a typical result set that a candidate will see. You'll see sponsored jobs and organic jobs. The sponsored jobs are merely the jobs that are from the subscribers to JobAlarm.com. One unique feature of JobAlarm is the industry hashtag. If you include an industry hashtag in your tweet, your job will be segmented for the user to be able to drill down on. So if the candidate wanted to look at automotive industry jobs, they could click on automotive industry and drill down further and start looking at jobs. Now, when they click on a job in JobAlarm, it takes them directly to the employer website, into that the job site, where they can then apply for the job. JobAlarm does not have the ability for candidates to apply for a job on the website. Our goal is to drive high quality candidate traffic to your website. Another feature is if they wanted to follow a employer on Twitter, we have that capability as well. So now I'm going to take you over to the employer site. When you log into the employer site, you need to have a Twitter ID because we pull your jobs from Twitter. Also, it would help to have a Facebook ID to maximize the JobAlarm benefits. When you log in, you'll go to the employer dashboard, which is in 3 parts. The first area is the sponsored jobs. And the number of sponsored jobs you have is determined by your level of subscription. In this case, we have 20 sponsored jobs. There is also a Facebook management section, which we'll get to in a moment. And finally, your job tweets. So this is all of your job tweets. This is where you will manage them. You can archive them. You can add to your job tweets here. That simply takes a tweet and post it out on Twitter for you. One benefit of JobAlarm is for us to pick up your jobs, there's only 3 requirements. One is that you have a city, state location in that format. You have a hashtag job or hashtag jobs and a link to your job. That's all that's required. What that does is give you more character space for you to fill in high quality characters to make your job more searchable on JobAlarm and or Twitter. So let's go back up to the sponsored post. As I said, we have 20 sponsored posts. Only 8 are sponsored right now, as you can see right here. And I'll show you how to change that. So you just click on edit. That's going to take you into the sponsored post editor. On the left, you'll have what tweets are available for sponsorship, and on the right are the ones you have sponsored. And changing them is as easy as clicking on them. So if you want to remove one, just click it. It'll remove it and move it back over to available tweets. Or if you want to add one, just click it. It'll move it back over to the sponsored tweets. When you're done, just click save. It will update your campaign. And we have 8 sponsored tweets. So we'll move down to the Facebook Manager, and we'll need to log into our Facebook account. Once you log in, now what JobAlarm is doing, it's mapping these 8 sponsored tweets to local job-related Facebook groups. I will tell you that JobAlarm is absolutely the only tool that can do this. So you will see here's our 8 tweets, and we keep account of all the clicks that are coming in. You can see your clicks by location. You can see if they're coming from JobAlarm or if they're coming from Facebook or if they're coming from our texting platform. So I'm going to look at this top job. It's a driving job in Moni, Illinois. So we'll click on Manage Groups. So this is going to take us to our Facebook group manager. So here's our job up here. Here's the groups that were mapped. So it mapped us to 9 groups. If you take a look at it, it looks like Moni's in the Chicago area. And there are 9 groups, and these groups are all job-related groups. We will also show you the number of members in the group. I like to sort it by members, so I make sure I am posting it to the groups with the highest number of members to get the most benefit. And in the action column, so you'll see different buttons here, and these are determined by your previous actions. So if you are not a member of the group, you'll see a join button. If you are a member of the group but you have not posted that job yet, you'll see a post button. If you have posted that job to a group, you're going to see a bump or a bumped button. If you are wanting to be a member of the group and you've requested membership, then you will see a requested or pending button. So let's take you through the join process. So here's a group we have not joined yet. So I'm going to click on the join button. And what that does, it takes us to the group. So here we are in Hot Job Chicago. There's about 750 members, and I'm going to join the group. So to join the group, you just press the join button. Now, a good process to follow and really a best practice is to message the admin that you would like to be a member of this group. And the reason is that if you're not a local person, if they see that you're not located in the area, they may or may not approve you, or they may delay approving you. So the best practice is to go ahead, reach out to the admin, and just let them know. Just say, I'm going to say, hi, Tamara. I requested to join your Chicago jobs group. I'm going to say, I will only post local jobs and nothing else. Thank you. So if you do that every time you request to join a group, 99 times out of 100, they're going to let you in, because that's what you're going to do, is post local jobs. So I'm going to go back to my dashboard. So it was Hot Job Chicago, and you'll see I'm listed as requested. So next time I come back in, it might be pending, or if they've already approved me, it will show up as post. So let's go ahead and post this job. So we're going to post it to Get Hired Chicago. So you click on post, pulls up a post dialog. This is where you add your content. So I'm going to say full-time truck driver job, and then I'm going to click add. What add does is add your job tweet and your link. Now you can add, change, delete any and all of this, but I highly suggest you leave your link in there, because that's going to drive the candidates to your job. And I'm going to click post. So it changes the button to posted, and we have now posted your job in Get Hired Chicago. So let's go find it and make sure it posted. So it was Get Hired Chicago. There's the group. And there you go, right on top. Full-time truck driver job with our link to our job. So that should start driving nice traffic to us. So I'm going to go back to Job Alarm. So you can see that it's posted. And this posted button, next time I'm in, will turn into a bump button. And what a bump button is, or bumped, it means that you have already posted to this group, and it gives you the opportunity to go back to that specific post and either comment on it or look at comments. So I'm going to go ahead and just click one right here. So it takes me to this group. It takes me to my post. I don't have to search for it. And I can see that if there were any comments here, I could talk to the candidates, or if my job was a week old and still open, I could come in here and I can comment on it and say, hey, this job is still open. Whatever you do, it just helps you keep that job fresh within that group and drive more traffic to you. Back to the dashboard. Now, one other very unique feature is the adding groups function. So you can add groups that are outside of the geography. These groups were all mapped by location. So if I go to my added groups, you'll see I have not added any groups. But if I go to find groups, I can start searching for groups that I want to add. So this is a truck driving. So I'm going to start typing. I'm going to say truck driving. And so I see different groups here that I can add. I'm just going to add truck driving jobs here. You can add as many as you want. I'm just going to add one just for demonstration purposes. Truck driving jobs, there's 2,000 members. And I'm not a member of this group, so I can go out and join this group. I'll go ahead and join it. So I click join, and I'm going to go ahead and go to the admins. There's not an admin in this group, so it's a public group, so it should quickly approve me, and then I'll be able to post to that group. So next time I come back in, this should say post. But you can add as many groups as you want. You could search for geographically relevant groups or skill relevant groups and add them to this job, and then post to those groups to help you drive high quality traffic. And as I mentioned, you'll see your click count as they come in. So that's how Job Alarm works. I hope you see the value. It's a tremendously valuable tool in recruiting across Twitter and Facebook. And for a very limited time only, you can try it for just $1. Just go out to jobalarm.com and click on the Employers tab. Thank you very much for your time, and happy recruiting.